Hey there, welcome back to the athomedive YouTube channel. As always, my name's Joey, and today is another fantastic day in the kitchen because we're making something special. And today, that something special is gonna be classic traditional pancakes. Who knows, we might even be able to throw in some chocolate, pecans, or maybe even peanut butter chips along the way. So sit back, hit that subscribe button, and let's dive right in. Alright, so as you can imagine, today on the counter we have a really simple list of ingredients, and we're going to go ahead and get started at 1.5 cups of AP flour, 3 tablespoons of granulated white sugar, 1 tablespoon of baking powder. I have an optional 1/8 teaspoon of cinnamon. This isn't going to make you have cinnamon pancakes, but it will kind of round the flavor out a little bit. I also have 3/4 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 1 1/4 cups of milk, 2 eggs that are getting up to room temperature, and 3 tablespoons of butter. This is salted butter. If you're using unsalted butter, you may also want to go ahead and add 1/4 teaspoon of salt. But since this is salted butter, we don't need any additional salt. So let's get started. The very first thing we're going to do is turn the butter on very low heat, and we just want to melt the butter until it's nice and fluid. Now that the butter's totally melted, I'm going to go ahead and add in the milk and let it warm up for just a second. We don't really need the milk hot, but it's better if it's not cold.
A few moments later.
Now I'm gonna go ahead and turn the heat off and let this set. The first thing I'm gonna do is take the sugar, baking powder, and cinnamon and sift them in with the flour. The reason I sift these is just to make sure that the leavening agent and the cinnamon get spread out evenly. The sugar really isn't totally necessary, but since it's already in the bowl, we might as well throw it in. Now, I'm just gonna give these a quick mix. I'm gonna go ahead and make a well right in the center. In that well, I'm gonna go ahead and pour the 2 eggs and the vanilla. Now I'm gonna take the lukewarm butter and milk mixture and add it right into the middle as well. Now I'm gonna slowly start whisking and work my way to the outside.
Moments later.
Once your batter is thick and smooth, you're ready to go. A lot of times, to see if mine's thick enough or not, I just grab a ladle, and you want to make sure it flows well out of the ladle, but isn't too thin. You can always add a touch of flour here in just a moment if it is a little bit too thin. But let's go ahead and cook one off and see. So the first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and turn on a medium-low flame. Now I'm going to use a large nonstick pan. I'm going to let this heat up nice and evenly, not in a hurry because I want it to be consistent. So medium-low heat and let this warm up all the way. Now I'm going to grab just a little bit of the pancake batter and slowly pour it right into the pan. Now we're going to let this sit here and begin to rise. You'll start to see it form small bubbles around, and that lets you know that it's cooking. Once all the bubbles have pushed through, you're going to look for color around the edges, and then you'll be ready to flip. So here, as you can see, you have a beautiful, smooth, soft pancake. So let's go ahead and make a few more. If you want to add anything to your pancakes as they cook, such as blueberries, or maybe even toasted pecan chips, go ahead and just drop them in. You can also do really sweet things like peanut butter or chocolate chips. Here's our beautiful pancakes, just a little bit of syrup, and we are good to go. All right, well, that wraps us up on how to make pancakes. Comment below and let me know how yours turn out. If you like the video, be sure to subscribe and share it with your friends. Have a great day.